Thomas and Friends, Tales from the Wooden Railway Rails, Episode 2, The Bluebell Brawl. Stepney the Bluebell engine loved his life. He was one of the main engines that worked on the Bluebell Railway, a special sort of railway that was home to old and outdated steam engines, and some diesels. Stepney, despite having a short line, still loved his life on the Bluebell Railway. So, what do you think about Disney opening up its own streaming service? I don't think it'll be that bad. I mean, it's Disney. I mean, they own everything, so it can't be too bad. Yeah, I know, but still, for the same reason, it's Disney. You never know what they might do. This is true, but... Suddenly, there was a loud rumbling coming from the tunnel. Then, a big tender engine came out of the tunnel. He bumped Stepney hard. Hey, you don't do that. Does it look like I care, Pipsqueak? Now move aside. Stepney was about to clap back when Mr. Rummins stepped out of the engine's cab. Now, we don't want to fight now, do we? No, sir. Thank you, Stepney. Anyway, this is our new recruit, Vinny. He will be our express engine. Yeah, I'm express engine because I'm more important than all of you. No, that is just not true. Now, we don't want an argument. Now, do we? Yes, sir. Okay. Now, Vinny will be pulling an express passenger service from the yard station to Queen's Row. Stepney, it's your job to show him around. Yes, sir. Excellent. Now, let's get started, shall we? Vinny was a very impatient engine. He would complain about the coaches not being there on time. He would complain about the station being too empty. He'd complain about all manner of everything. Unfortunately, Stepney had to shunt his coaches. Sometimes Vinny would complain about how he was shunting the coaches. The coaches. Stepney was so fed up. Even the coaches weren't cooperating. We don't want to ride with that Vinny. He seems like a very rude engine. I know, Stepney would say soothingly, but it's only for one morning. It'll be fine. Then he puffed. And he got back to shunting the coaches. After many attempts, Stepney finally got the train ready. Finally, Vinny shouted. She backed up quickly and banged the coaches hard. Hey, don't do that, they said. Yeah, whatever. Soon, Stepney piped up. Oh, I'm I'm supposed to show you around, so could you mind backing up and letting me go in the front? Vinny was horrified. You in the back of an express train? Give me a break. But then Vinny realized something. If I let Stepney go in the front, then everybody will like me and think I'm a nice engine. It's the perfect plan. Alright, Stepney, yeah, I'll back up, and you can go in the front. Oh, well, that's nice to hear. And Vinny started to back up. Thank you for cooperating, Vinny. You're welcome. Soon, Stepney pulled up to the end of the express platform. He was ready for Vinny to come. And he did. And he raced up and bumped Stepney. Hey, that's not alright. Whatever. This is my train anyway. And so, all the passengers boarded, doors slammed, and the guard's whistle blew. And then, Vinny and Stepney were off on their grand adventure. Vinny raced out of the station. Vinny raced out of the station at an alarming speed. Whoa, slow down. This is supposed to be a tool. Yeah, whatever. They reached Queen's Row Station. They reached Queen's Row Station very early. You silly engine, Stepney said. We weren't supposed to get here early. The passengers were supposed to take time and look at everything. Yeah, whatever. This is my train. The coaches weren't happy with Vinny either. Oh, he's a very mean engine. I really don't think he's cut out for this. Definitely don't want him on my train anytime soon. That engine needs some serious help. Vinny had heard all the coaches, but he didn't care. This is my train, and I'll do what I want. Soon, the guard's whistle blew, and they were off again. They raced through the tunnel, and soon they reached the yard station again. Mr. Dummins had been in Catherine, and he had seen supposedly everything. Well done, Vinny. You are an asset to this railway. Stepney and the coaches were outraged. They couldn't believe that Mr. Rummins was congratulating Vinny on such horrid behavior. Yeah, you're welcome. I definitely know the way of the land thanks to Stephanie here. It's Stepney. Stepney snapped back. Yeah, whatever. After the fiasco in the morning, Stepney was finally able to take his afternoon train. Mr. Dummins was still on the platform. But Stepney stopped at the branch line platform where he was supposed to stop. Some enthusiasts from the morning train had gotten onto Stepney's train because they were hoping for a much slower ride. A much slower and smoother ride. Soon, the guard's whistle blew, and Stepney was off. He passed the switch where the branch line and express line met, went straight, and started going up the mountain. Stepney knew to take this turn slowly, because if you took it too fast, you'd risk falling off. So, and soon Stepney was climbing the bridge. He liked this part. So did the tourists. And then he came down. Soon he stopped at Apple Orchard. He stopped at the Apple Orchard station, where a tractor named Trevor worked. Trevor had come from the island of Sodor to take a vacation. Stepney liked Trevor. He said hi every morning. Soon, again, the guard's whistle blew, and Stepney was off. They passed a big warehouse that everybody used to call the shop. I swear everything got fixed on their little railway. Soon he was coming through the mountain tunnel and pulling into the yard station. Stepney came to a slow, smooth stop. The tourists thanked him and then left. Then he backed up back to his shed. The next morning, Stepney got a very nasty surprise. There were trucks blocking the switch where Stepney's shed was, and little Richard was derailed next to them. Little Richard, what happened? I don't remember. Oh wait, yes I do. I was taking these trucks to go strengthen the foundations on the tracks for the express line, but then a big shadowy engine came out of nowhere, pushed me back to this junction, and derailed me. I couldn't really make out the shape, but all I know is that when he was leaving, he had a tender that looked like it was half sausage and half pencil sharpener. Half sausage and half pencil sharpener, thought Stepney. I know who that is. It's Vinny. I have to tell Mr. Rummins about this, but I can't move. What should I do? Oh, I know. I can ask Trevor to move this. Hey, Trevor! Trevor! Luckily, Trevor was within earshot. So he trundled on over. Hello, hey Stepney, what's happening? Well, for one thing, these trucks are in the way. Oh, so what do you want me to do?